My name's Bex Milnes. I'm the LTPC Lead Paracoach, so I work with Para Squad based in Loughborough. I was an athlete first, is probably the first point, but I always coached alongside being an athlete, and I think once I realised that my abilities in the sport were fairly average compared to what my aspirations were, I went into coaching more with a view to wanting to help people than anything else. That was the driver. So for me, it didn't matter who I was coaching, what level. It was just that attraction to wanting to help people achieve their goals. I'd say primarily to help people, but I definitely had an ambition to want to coach athletes at an elite level. I obviously, as an aspiring athlete wanting to compete at an elite level, I understood the dynamics of the sport and had an understanding of what it took to be competitive, and so I wanted to help people achieve that. So it's quite diverse really. So when I'm based in Loughborough, my responsibilities are for world-class programme athletes and setting their daily training programmes, the daily training environment, working with Becky Hewitt, who's the talent coach in the centre as well, and effectively setting the overall training environment. But then, as we like anything with working with world-class programme athletes, you're not always based in one place, so I help deliver camps that are aligned to what it is they need to be working on, and competitions as well. So it involves a fair bit of travel, and no 2 days are the same. I'd hope it benefits all athletes to have a female coach. I think it probably from a female athlete perspective, there are definite benefits to having a female coach, but I think for me it comes down to your coaching skill set and what you can offer, almost irrespective of gender. But it's nice to have a balance within the sport and within the coaching community. I think kind of been involved in the sport for a period of time, and specifically coaching. I hear a lot of women that have aspirations in coaching but almost see the barriers before the opportunities. So they'll, whether it's time they can commit or what they feel they have to offer is less than what they think is needed. But I would almost just encourage people to just take that step irrespective of what you think those barriers are, because often when you're immersed in it, you find that those perceived barriers aren't as prevalent as what you thought they may be. So just take a step, whether it be with a club or volunteering time in academies or pathways or anything. Understand what it is that you're trying to do, and then try and make steps to get there. Probably just helping people. I'd say my time working in Scotland was quite rewarding. When I first started, there was a definite lack of females just in the pathway in general, and that was a real focus of myself and the people that I worked with, and to kind of leave the role with a fairly healthy female population populated through the pathway. That was pretty inspiring, and just really good to see.